Hello everyone, I am Dr. Eric Morrison. This is 7 Under 3, and I'll be covering trading education using the TC2000 and TradingView platforms. Hello, this is the Futures Week in Review, and I'd like to communicate a lesson learned that I learned on Crowded Market Report in terms of futures. It's not the quantity of the trades that you take with respect to the probabilities. It's the quality of the trades that you take, or in this case, fades. Now, we use the commitment of traders to do fades, and these fades were for Sunday, but the market holiday was on Monday, and futures opened up on Sunday evening, so these were considered Sunday, Tuesday type of fades. Now, one of the things that I want to communicate is that even though overall fades that were done with respect to the COT, we were profitable overall. There were 41 potential fades, 15 losers, 26 winners, with about a 63% win rate. Overall gain on one contract for all of those fades was a little over $8,500. Now, if you add positioning based on the probabilities and increase the lot size on those crowded moves, overall gains were over 49K. Now, that's pretty impressive, as far as taking all of those particular fades. But with respect to the most conservative fades, the most crowded that I took, I first looked at the Australian dollar. Overall crowded short, long, one lot or one contract, $185 gain per positioning. About 7 lots for a total of $1,295. Also looked at Brent oil. Now, this was an overall loss. It was crowded short, had a signal to go long. Loss per contract was $960. Overall 7 contracts. Total loss was $6,720. Cotton was interesting. One of the things that I noticed is that it's starting to weaken with respect to its COT. Now, this is next week's COT, or the new COT report that came off last Friday. And as you can see, it's up against the Z3. We had a nice overall gain of $1,280 on one contract. With 10 contracts, $12,800. Not too shabby. Heating oil was the next one. Most conservative fade. Overall gain was $3,154 on one contract. It had 7 contracts. That's a gain of $22,079. Best overall gain for the week. NASDAQ was another one that gave a signal. Crowded long. And as you can see on the daily on the right, there's a lot of volatility and choppiness up here at the top. Previous week was a down week. We had an overall gain on a Sunday, Tuesday, $2,440. Allocated based on positioning, only 4 contracts. Overall gain, $9,760. Another one that you wouldn't kind of think about, but Rice futures was also positioned and crowded long in our favor. And as you can see in terms of the percentages, a lot of crowding going on that side. 82% for large speculators, 73% for small speculators and commercials. Again, this is this week's or Friday's report in the afternoon. We normally get an update from the CFTC. But last week, the overall gain was $210. Allocated 4 lots for the positioning, gain of $840. And one I did miss here is the Dow. We had these dojis here at the top, so they're still negative. Interesting doji setup. Now we have kind of a doji sandwich going into next week. But overall crowding was to the downside. That gain was minimal, a little better than a scratch at $80 per contract. Allocated 4 based on the positioning. The gain, $320 for the week. So instead of 41 actual fades in terms of risk management, that's a lot of fades in terms of quantity. You're looking at 7. And the total for one contract for these 7 fades was $6,389. Overall gain based on the lot size and positioning was $40K. So the difference between 41 fades and 7 fades and risk management is the most conservative fades by percentage have the most gainers. So out of those 41 fades of 8,549K, only 9,000 additional dollars on those 41 fades, and about a little over 2K on one standard lot. for those 41 fades on one standard lot. So it's all about risk management. In order to maximize your probabilities on crowded trades or fades, make sure you use the most weighted, most crowded, and fade setups with confirmation to increase your probabilities of gains safely without taking on too much risk. Well, that's all I have for the Futures Week in Review. If you're interested in these kind of strategies or programming in PineScript or Python and auto trading and being a part of the Crowded Market Report where we discuss all of the positioning for this upcoming week and our overall conservative fades, click on the links below. And remember, ruthless risk management. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you on Sunday. Well, if you like this video, hit the like rumble button below and the subscribe button. And if you want more information, click the course information links below. On the TradingView link and on TC2000, I have an affiliate link. If you open up a TC2000 account, you will receive a $25 discount using that link. Thank you for your time.